else might be logging this.
I'm Cynthia Harris, CynthhiaHarris.
And tell us your opinion. I mean,
Today I feel like raped. That's the only way that I can put this. I felt like I was being raped over and over and over again as a woman because he's accepted no responsibility for his actions, to call out the media and say it's your fault that he got caught. And that's what happened. He got caught at his dirty deeds. So everyone now knows, John Q. Public knows your dirty, dark secrets and how they possibly may trickle down and your effect as a prosecutor. I don't care what you do as a private citizen. However, when you cannot separate your personal and private in a public domain such as social media, I do tend to question whether or not you're effective as a prosecutor. Because if you want to label someone a crack hoe and all you say that you can do is give them a hug, what else can you give them? A person who's addicted to crack needs more than a hug. They need assistance, they need services, and you offer none of those things to a victim that you continually victimize. So yes, as a woman, I feel like I've been raped. As a person who advocates for the mentally ill and domestic violence women, I feel like all women have been victimized over and over again by his statement.
what do you think of his apology, his so-called apology?
That wasn't an apology. It was, hey, I got caught, so what? There was no apology in that message. So I don't see it as an apology. I used a poor choice of words. Yes, you did use a poor choice of words. The bottom line is you got caught.
What do you think? Jeff Ashton even said, oh, I was squirming around in my seat, yet he's doing nothing.
Well, Jeff Ashton squirms anyway. Again, he doesn't like the media. He doesn't like the attention that it's getting. But again, we voted Jeff Ashton in, we can vote him out. If you can't change your policies and you're refusing to desensitize the atmosphere of the State Attorney's Office, this is what we voted you in for advocation of the public. And if that's the reaction and the response you're going to give us, in 2016, we will be paying you a visit with our vote.
I mean, some of the things that he said were just even struck me kind of crazy, where he said that he doesn't feel like he embarrassed the state attorney's office.
Well, when you have that arrogance about yourself, I guess you wouldn't feel embarrassed. So why would I feel embarrassed? Because I feel I've done nothing wrong. I feel I have not done anything to women out there. I feel like I've done nothing to the state attorney's office. I feel like I'm doing a heck of a good job because, one, I don't get paid enough to do this. He even had the nerve to represent himself as a school teacher. A school teacher, no matter what their salary is, whatever hours they have to commit to those students, they commit it despite the pay. And if you're going to work for the citizens and you care about what you do, it doesn't matter how much you get paid. You're going to do your job and you're going to do it effectively.
What do you think was the craziest thing you heard him say?
Everything was crazy. I mean, from saying that I used the poor choice of words, for blaming the media, for being caught, from comparing himself to a teacher, saying he has long hours and salary. Everything he said was offensive.
Yeah, I mean, it left a lot of jaws dropping. Do you feel like he says he can do his job regardless of his personal thoughts? Do you think the public agrees?
Well, I'm kind of interested in looking at his transcripts from his previous court cases, because if you identify people as crack whores, or you say that a person should be shot in the head, and you've not allowed the justice system to do its due justice through the process, what have you said as a prosecutor? What statements have you made where you're trying these cases? I often would wonder about that now that he's made those statements. So I'm interested in seeing previous transcripts from previous cases, because if you have this biased opinion and this is just a press conference, you've probably done this already in your practice of the trials you've done in the past.
In the 20-something years he said he's...
And yes, in the 20-something years, I mean, the saying goes, a leopard doesn't change its spots. Maybe they fade away a little bit, but
I mean, what do you think of Jeff Sessions doing nothing? He says First Amendment is First Amendment.
yes, you have the right to First Amendment, but you also have a standard to uphold to the public. And public trust is number one. You must be trustworthy. And if we don't trust you, we don't need you.
Anything else you want to add?
Right now, still kind of the whole thing. Like I said, I'm disgusted. I feel violated as a woman. I feel violated as a citizen. I feel violated for all those women out there who deserve a fair chance.
We'll just get a quick cutaway.